boss. You can see, it's so nice. It's so nice to be back to Canada. Like I said yesterday at the press conference or in so many interviews during this week, Canadians, they love sport, they love MMA, they love UFC, and I'm happy to be back. I felt amazing in Calgary, but I'm super pumped to be here in Toronto and fight for these amazing people.
What's the best thing you like about Toronto?
People in general in Canada are super nice. I love this country. You know, it's great. It's great.
Joanna, just out there, you were told, and it seemed like it caught you by surprise, that with this fight you're going to break the record that Ronda Rousey holds for most title fights.
I didn't expect, you know. I didn't know about, and that. Thank you, Randy. By the way, yeah, it's so nice. Like, you know, people all the time trying to doubt me or whatever, but I know who I am, and I don't care. So you can write, say whatever you want about me, like in 2, 3, 4, 5 years I might not be fighting anymore, and I will start my next story of my life, you know, and it's all like not gonna matter. So I wanna give as much, get as much, and make history, because it's going to be remembered, and this is what I matter about, you know. So
I know you hold Ronda in a very high regard. For
me, she's still one of the best, you know. She's still one of the best, and forever respect for this girl, what she has done for women's MMA, for the UFC, and MMA in general.
Does it mean anything extra to you to have it be Ronda, to pass Ronda?
I think Ronda or me, we are honest, and sometimes people don't understand what does it mean to be confident, and they compare confidence to being arrogant or cocky, you know. So they don't know how much we put on work and how much like Ronda was doing for this sport. We work our asses like very hard in the gyms, far away from our families for so many weeks, but you know, some people don't see it, so it's nice to break this record. Of course, I'm super happy, super pumped, and I'm very thankful to the UFC for all the opportunities in my fighting career.
How are you feeling this week, just fighting at 25 instead of cutting those extra 15 pounds?
I feel amazing. 1 pound left, and it's like nothing. You know, I can eat, I feel healthy, I'm hydrated, and the whole camp was totally different. I could recover faster and just do more. Like I said, quality over quantity, but actually it was quantity, quality, and quantity again. So I did more, but I felt good, and I was able to do more because of the new weight class. But yeah, I feel good. I feel great and so relaxed, so pumped, and I know Valentina Shevchenko. We are going to put on one of the greatest fights in the women's MMA history ever.
Do you feel it's going to be power versus speed, this fight?
Say again?
Do you feel it's going to be power versus speed?
Somehow yes, but I know that I build my power, and my punches weight more, and I feel this pop and even more than before. And guys, the 10 pounds makes a big difference, and I'm stronger, I'm faster, I'm more my punches are more precise when I'm weighing the 125 and up and higher. So it's going to be power and speed in one time, you know, from both sides.
If you could compare how you feel today, a day out from weigh-ins at 125 compared to 115, is there a big difference?
Different pair of shoes, you know. Even my sister, she came to me this morning. We were talking in a bed, and I was like, oh, like probably like 2, 3 fights ago, I was like dying in my bed, like. You know, but this time I feel so good, so amazing. So I cannot even compare because it was a big difference. So you know, I'm getting older, but I mean, I have this fire, but it's time to take care of my body. 3 fights this year, 7 months, more than 7 months in the States during trainings, spent on trainings and preparing for the fights. But I feel great, you know, no injuries, no bruises. My physiotherapist Kamil Iwanczyk from Poland, from my town, is here, very talented young kid, helping me all the time. And you know, just I know that in this way, with this weight, I protect my body and my brain. This is what I matter about the most.
How much do you expect to weigh on Saturday?
I don't know. I was not that big this camp, but of course I will try to eat and drink fill my body with the right stuff, rocket fuel stuff, and I don't know, maybe a few pounds. I don't wanna be too heavy. I don't wanna like slow down my body. and my brain. So I really don't know. I really don't know.
You said yesterday at the press conference that you do plan on dropping back down to strawweight. Why not just stay at 125?
I will, because it's my dream, you know. You cannot stop a fighter who set very big goals, who has big dreams and big ambitions. You cannot stop it, you know, and it doesn't matter what's going to happen, I will make it happen.
Did your teammate Amanda Nunes give any advice for this fight, just because she fought Valentina recently more than you?
Yeah, she was very supportive, and she said a nice word. Thanks Amanda for the nice word on countdown before this event. But you know, Katel Kubis, who I'm working with, he was helping Amanda. He actually was preparing Amanda for 2 fights with Valentina Shevchenko, so we had the perfect plan before the fight, but we did some adjustments and we can even be better, you know. I'm different than Amanda, and it's going to be a different fight, you know. I'm ready.
I'm sure you want to hold the strawweight and flyweight titles at the same time simultaneously, but long term, do you think you expect you'll be a flyweight?
Yes, because I can see how better I feel in this division with no strict diet for so many weeks and with no drastic weight cut, with starving myself. So definitely I will run the flyweight division as I used to do in the strawweight. You know?
Joanna, you talk about becoming the greatest female fighter. You know, Ronda Rousey, Chris Cyborg, usually the names mentioned along yourself. After this Saturday, where do you think your achievements will compare to theirs?
We all are different. We all have done so much for this sport, and we all have missions in our life. So every mission is special, and there is no better or worse mission, you know. So we all are on mission, you know. And my mission is different, and this is what I matter about. So much respect to all of these girls.
I was going to ask Joanna, how much say do you get on the music that plays when you work out? Because that was some pretty good tunes, but I would have liked to have heard some Drake.
Drake?
Yeah, you can play some Drake when you work out.
Hey man, I watched a bunch of movies this camp, and I have a surprise for you guys, so yeah.
Drake
it's a
related?
soundtrack. No, not Drake. I wish, but not this time, you know. Female singer. That's it.
Joanna, I feel like a lot
But Rita Ora is cool too.
I feel like a lot has been made in the lead up to this about the 3 fights you guys had a decade ago. Is it almost like laugh when you hear so many people making so much about something that happened?
Because every fight is different. Like every event is different. It was a decade ago, so I don't look back. I look forward. I take a lesson from every single day, from every moment. But I wanna step forward with every day. So I don't look back, and I know how I have changed for last decade, and it's my field. UFC, Octagon is my field. I went through the championship fights for so many times, and you know, I'm just gifted fighter with the condition, you know, and I can do this over and over all day long.
How much do you think Valentina, having both fights of hers, you know, just not pan out, you know, obviously the first title fight with Nico, and then the New York one that didn't end up happening, like, do you feel like that's going to have an impact on this fight?
No impact at all. I know that Valentina is a very calm person. No, it didn't impact. You know, after they canceled my fight with Valentina for the first time, I was so calm. I felt that it was going to happen sooner or later, and it's happening here. I'm super excited.
Joanna, who are some of the names at 125 that you think could be interesting matchups for you? We have Jessica Ai and Caitlin Chusheng fighting on this card. Is that who you think is probably next for this belt?
I don't know. And like I said, my next goal is to become a champion in the lower weight class in the strawweight division. I will wait for the match between Andreas and Rose Namajunas. I'm looking for this fight. We will see. I don't know. Who's next? I will ask the question after my fight with my belt on.
So with all that said, I mean, if you're looking to go back down and you have this belt, you know, that could be a long period without the 125 belt being defended.
No. I was the champ for almost 3 years, and I defended my belt. I was defending my belt very often. I'm pretty busy athlete, pretty busy fighter, so there is no option that I will. And 10 or 12 months to get the title shot. No, for sure not. I can fight like next week is somewhere else, so I don't care.
What do you think of the run?
When you were booked for this fight, several flyweights were relatively upset that they threw you in here. Even today, when we spoke to Jessica Ai, she was pretty upset about it. What's your reaction to all of the, I guess, the flyweights that complain about you being thrown into this spot without fighting in the division?
I feel sorry. Honestly, I feel sorry, but no, when you get to the UFC, like so many fighters that are like, oh, I reached my goal, that's it. You know, I'm the man, I'm the girl. Bullshit. The hard job is starting here. You know, so you must put on work. You must be. It's not only about being the best athlete. It is about, but people must see the charisma, the character. You must really show to people, be honest with them, and you must show who you are. And somehow people like me, you know, and they wanted to see my fight with Valentina Shevchenko. They saw me as a challenger for this fight, for this title, and here we go, you know. I earned this title shot, that's it. I earned that, and you know, who's next, I don't know, but for sure, if you work hard enough, you will get to this spot where I'm now.
What do you think of the run Tatiana Suarez has gone on at strawweight, still undefeated and just coming off a huge win herself? Have you been keeping an eye on her in that division?
Yeah, I know Tatiana Suarez. She was in the Tough House when I was coaching. She's a very good girl, very good athlete, very strong, and
you see her as a title challenger someday? She seems like
I don't know. Right now, I'm focused on this fight, and if we're talking about if we want to talk about strawweight fights, so I'm focused only on Andreas and Rosa.
Those fights with Valentina were a long time ago,
yeah.
But is there anything positive that you can take out of them into this?
Yeah, of course. I took a lesson, and I know her good side and bad side. She hasn't changed that much her game. Of course, it's MMA, not Muay Thai, so we have more options to throw, to do. But I took a lesson, and we have a good plan. But you know, it's all about being smart and stick to the plan. But of course, take the fight second by second, and I must do what I'm doing the best, be myself.
Do you think she's changed much as a fighter since then?
She hasn't changed that much, but like I said, every fight is different, every event is different. This fight is going to be on fire.
Everyone good?
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Joanna.
Thank you.